My favorite line, it's the same in English and Comanche. It goes like this.
I saw a sign in the sky. I'm ready.
I think you're ready.
What is your favorite line in English? And if you can remember, what is it in Comanche?
Tabe, he sees the predator for the first time and he says, "Ora potsakuitap," which means basically that's some crazy doo-doo.
And my favorite line in English wasn't your favorite to do, but would be Amber's war cry.
Can you give us a little bit more context around that war cry?
It would be a spoiler if we were to talk about.
Yeah, but I mean, war cries in general are obviously just a part of war culture for natives, and there were female warrior societies, and Comanche people had that as well. So, I mean, it's just kind of a part of battle.
My favorite line, it's the same in English and Comanche. It goes like this.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, that was
this
real
guy.
Thank you.
I mean-
My Comanche go.
That's great.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wait, Amber and Dan, can you do that sound too?
I can't, but I can tell you that our sound designer, Chris Terhune, enhanced a lot of the sounds of the Predator are legacy sounds, but he did have to craft some for this movie. And I know that he, I believe, was stoned and lying upside down, and like something about the way he held his throat and just exhaling allowed for that click to happen. I can't recreate that here, obviously, but yeah.
You had intended to withhold the fact that this was a Predator movie up until the release of it. How confident were you that you could possibly keep that secret up?
It really was more of my interest in having a trailer that was really just the first act of the movie, and then you'd see Nadu setting out to prove herself and go into the woods and then see a fire up in the sky, and that be it. That's all you would get, and wonder what the heck is that movie. And then eventually later, I never really thought we could actually carry it all the way to release, as amazing as that would have been. But it wouldn't be till later that you would see in another trailer the beat where the bear is lifted up and the blood drips down, reveals the Predator, and we would all go like, oh my God, that's a Predator movie.
And I love the bear scene, because when we actually had the bear scene, that's when all the bears were waking up in Canada. So we had a bear, what was he, a bear guide or bear guard with us, because the bears were waking up and they were hungry. So we had to kind of be careful, because we shot, outdoors, so that there was possibility of getting attacked.
And oddly enough, his name was Barry. The bear guy's name was Barry.
Barry?
Yeah, no, legit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Very good? Was he very good?
The bear guy.
He was very
he's
good.
Amazing.
If there were an action figure based on you, what accessories would come with this action figure?
Hot Cheetos. Literally, I put Hot Cheetos in Jane's purse 10 seconds ago because I need them on me all the time. Hot Cheetos and chapstick.
Why chapstick?
My lips are just always dry.
Rice Krispie treats, without a doubt. That's my favorite food of all time. It is a culinary delicacy. Probably my phone and my chef's knife, because I do a lot of cooking. And if there were a fire in my house, forget my hard drives. I'm taking my chef's knife, because I've spent so much time sharpening it, and it's perfect for dicing and slicing vegetables, and that's essentially what I need. So.
What is the last meal you cooked with that chef's knife?
Oh, I made beef ribs the other day, and I had to chiffonade some basil to put in at the end. So I had a really nice sliver of basil there. Chiffonade. That's
the fanciest Predator to ever
credit. Oh yeah, we get it going over here. Yeah.
Probably, I got a 64 Ford I've been kind of working on, this old truck, and so probably the truck and my motorcycle. And my legs would be able to move, so I could get into either one of them. You know what I'm saying? I could push myself around.
Oh, you have spring action legs in your figure.
Yeah. And you could pull the motorcycle back like that, and it would go whoosh. Like those little. Yeah.
High-tech action figure.
For me, it would probably be a fluffernutter sandwich.
Yes. Yes.
And strangely, I didn't have this much on this movie because we were outside the whole time. But I usually have a deck of cards with me that I just fidget with, because I'm a big fidgeter, and so in post in the edit room, I was constantly just riffling decks of cards.
Interesting.
First of all, how about a Pepsi that's real sugar? The real sugar Pepsi. But also, I like to, when we were shooting, I would always wear my knife. I have a little knife sheath that goes around my neck. And remember, I would always wear my knife because we were in the outdoors, and who knows when something would happen.
What song would save you from Vecna?
I didn't. Stranger Things. I haven't watched. I feel like that's already a spoiler. I have not watched the season yet.
Probably Chance the Rapper, Summer Friends. Yeah, that's my cool song.
Actually, I love this question. I'm a huge Billie Eilish fan, and she was actually a big part of this movie for me. So, to me, my favorite Billie Eilish song is "You Should See Me in a Crown." So, it'd probably be that one.
For me, man, it would have to be Lukenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie, man, because the vibe would just be so strong, he would have to join me. That's all I have to say about that.
There was one song that would turn me into a frickin' monster as a kid, and it was the Queen theme song to Highlander. Nothing is more badass than that song, so I guess that, having not seen how this song can wield its weaponry towards Vecna, but yeah.
I have no clue, but when I was walking up here, I was thinking of Kid Rock and the song Cowboy. And I was like walking, I was like, and take that ship up and down the coast. I said ship, not, So, but I was thinking about that. So anyway, because I like that song because that's one that really gets you like, cowboy.
If you weren't an actor, a director, a creator, what would you do?
Fine artist.
Woo! Jhane is an amazing artist.
I do traditional art. I made Amber's earrings.
Yes.
And my necklace.
And then I made a lot of stuff that was on the show. On our show as well.
I'd love to work in video games, possibly MMOs.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
You already are. What do you mean?
Not wrong.
There was a time in my life that I thought I was going to be an MMA fighter. So I don't know. Thank you for that response.
No, you can do it.
So, I don't know that's how I'm feeling now, but I would maybe at this point be, I don't know, a writer or some kind of something physical.
I didn't mean to react that way. I can see you as
It's done. You did it already.
Okay. For me, it'd probably be a culinary travel TV show host. Travel the world, eat food, let people know how it tastes, my environment. It's kind of my goal before acting came about. So maybe there's still hope for me.